You don't fuck with a god.
Hello guys, my name is Noisia, and today we're doing a, well, it's a video. It's kind of, I actually thought about this when I wanted to do a tips and tricks video on Dust2. And, well, it's a one-man B take. It's one that I use pretty much every time I play Dust2. And, yeah, before we start, I want to say thank you for, like, the amazing support lately. The day that I put out the Mirage tips and tricks video, I got 497 subs in a single day. That's almost like, that's half 1,000, and that's a lot. But yeah, I just want to say thanks, and yeah, let's get into the video. Now, okay, on B, if you want to defend tunnels, there are 4 main spots that you're going to be covering from. One of them is being the door, one is a window, one is car, and the last one is big box. And we don't talk about headshot box, and we don't talk about the spots down here, like to the left when you run out, because this is a rush. This is not a one-man B take in the sense that you just like take it after a while. This is a rush, like a quick way to take the site. So they're not gonna have to, like, they're never gonna make it over to the headshot box. They're never gonna make it over to these spots. So we're gonna just assume that it's impossible for people to be there. Okay. Okay. Now, the first smoke you throw, or the smoke that you throw, is just come up here, and as soon as the tunnel kind of starts to, like, you can see here, you just, okay, that was poor. You run straight, throw it, it bounces off, just needs to be a decent height, lands and pops right here, and that means that the door can't see you, the window guy can't see you, and since these are very passive positions, like, if you want to play door or window, you're never gonna shoot one and then go onto the side. Same with window. You probably won't. You're gonna see if you can get a kill, and then you're gonna pull out, see if you can get your teammates to retake the bomb site with you. So the passive positions are kinda isolated and out of the equation by this single smoke. That's really good. So now all we need to focus on is the big box player, if there is one, or the car player, if there is one. There's usually only one playing B, and wherever he is, like, he has the potential to be in both spots at this point. Now, what I like to do is I like to just throw the smoke, get on a wider angle, throw the flash, turn around, run out. So there, the flash pops right here, and this is a pretty good flash, I mean. Then I like to jump up on this box, jump up again. You can stand on this, like, small box, stand up. You can see if there's anyone playing car. Excuse me, wow. You can see if anyone is playing car, and you can shoot them, because, like, the car's right there. So if they're gonna, it doesn't even matter if they're crouched or standing. You can see it's not a lot that you're missing. Like, if he's crouched or he's standing, you can still see him and you can kill him. So that's good. So the smoke makes sure that we don't get picked off from door, we don't get picked off from window. The only issue is that, like, the door guy can pick you off while you're up here, but he might be focusing on the smoke more. And if you put the smoke more closely, like more close to the thing, just make it bounce a bit earlier, like not as high up on this wall, then he's not really going to be able to see you, like, not perfectly at least. But you can check door and you can check car from this spot. This is really good. The only problem though is that the guy big box can also see you, and he's going to be a threat, because if he pushes out, and you never know, he might want to try and peek behind the smoke, then he can easily see you, and it's basically, you're in a position where you can't do anything at all. And since this is a one-man B take, we're going to assume that we don't have any mates helping out. So if you're just going to be standing there and the big boss player peeks out, then you're going to be fucked. Like, it's going to be a poor position. So what I like to do is I throw the smoke, and I'm not going to do it like instantly, just throw the smoke, throw the flash, and then I like to put a Molotov on these stairs, or just about there. Like, you can bounce it off of the stairs, they land there. The big box player is now getting burned, and he wants to move. Like, he's not going to stay in a position where there's fire, because he's going to die. So he's got 2 choices. If he jumps up here, he's going to be vulnerable, so he's probably not going to do that. The chance that he goes out here is very slim, because the fire is still here. So the chances that he peeks out here is really, they're really low. If he jumps to the side, like, that's possible. he's not going to be very helpful because of the smoke. So that's pretty much the same as the window and door. He's kind of isolated. He can't do anything before I've already, like, the one man who's taking B can actually just almost get onto the site. The last choice he has is to take a few steps back to avoid the fire. Like, it burns right here, and it burns just about up to here, so he can take a few steps back. This is, like, if he does that, that's kind of textbook, because what will happen is, we'll just show it once again. Throw the smoke, throw the flash, throw the Molotov, and if you jump up here, you can check the door, and you can check car. Okay, so there's no one here. You jump up again, and you can see over the smoke and see over the big box. And if he takes a few steps back, it's just going to be like, you can just kill him. He's not going to be, you can imagine, let's just throw another smoke here. You can imagine anyone playing here. He's going to be looking here, not up there. Like, it's quite a drag, and you should be able to take him out before he can even kind of react to you, because why would he even look up there? If his focus is on here, it's going to take him, like, he really wants to shoot you if he makes sure to do it. Like, obviously he does, but what I mean is that his focus needs to be on you, and he has to drag it up while you can just take an easy shot. He has to be here, like, because of the Molotov. So, the last problem, or well, the last possibility, is that no one is door. You don't know about window, but he's not going to be standing there just looking stupid. I'd assume, like, if there's a smoke there, he's not going to be standing just there. He might be on site. There's no one car. You know that after standing here. You jump up here. There's no one big box. Then you know that he's going to be here. And the issue is, for this guy, especially if he's a pistol, like if he's eco, you'll probably have more success taking a site alone if they're eco or something like that. He's spotting here, not up there, obviously. So, when you come out, you jump down like this. You know he has to be here. So, first off, you're going to have quick reactions because you know that there's definitely going to be one. But also, he kind of has to drag you while you just know where he's at. So this is a really effective strategy, and I use it pretty much every time I play Dust2. Another like kind of small change you can do is you can smoke off, flash, throw the Molotov, and then you can just go left instead. Check big box, check window, check door, and the car guy is isolated, so he's kind of isolated by the smoke even. And if there's no one door, no one window, no one big box, and you kind of assume that there's a guy on B, or you know that there's a guy on B, he has to be behind the smoke, and you can run all the way up to the site, and now you've got the cover. He doesn't. Like, he's trapped in a corner, and I mean, this is a good way to kind of take the B-bomb site, even if you're more, because if the first guy does this, and you rush out a lot of people, then, I mean, you can really fuck shit up like this. It's not very fun to be the B player and having to deal with this rush. But yeah, this is my one-man B take strat that I usually use. You've probably seen me use it on stream if you've watched me stream. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you haven't. My name is Dust2, and I'll see you in the next video.